Yo, 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 Shalom. Um, I'm back again, with another video. Uh, and today's video is gonna be, it's gonna be called, the, um, what's it gonna be called? Uh, blonde hair, a, blonde hair, fuck, blonde hair being a cuss, leprosy, you know. Why is blonde hair a plague? Like, blonde hair being a plague. Basically, today's video is blonde hair, a curse, and leprosy, part of leprosy. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, and it's a curse as well. You know what I'm saying? Um, damn, getting attacked. But today's video is gonna be, today's video is gonna be about that. Um, so, all right, so basically, um, blonde hair, blonde hair is, it is, for the people who do have blonde hair, it is a curse, and it is a curse, and it's a part of, leprosy and things like that, stuff like that, and it all goes back to Canaan, from back from all the way in the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Because because Canaan, killed Abel and stuff like that. So since he did that, the Most High decided to curse Cain, by cursing his next generation, and that was Esau, So when Esau was born, he was born, without he was born with blonde hair, you know what I'm saying? And blonde hair and the blue eyes and stuff. The lack of pigmentation, the lack of melanin, because back in them days with Canaan, he had melanin and things like that, But I'm just saying, the Lord cursed Cain and his people with blonde hair, Blonde hair is a curse, it's leprosy, it's a curse upon them and their people. But basically, I was basically saying that, um, for the so-called, Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, Hispanics, Native Americans, you guys are Israelites. You guys are part of the 12 tribes of Israel. You guys are the people that make up Israel and stuff like that. Just want to let you guys know if you guys don't know. And also, um, and for the people that, dye their hair blonde, or whatever, just want to let you know that it is a curse, and that, that it's a curse, and we're not supposed to try to look like, the oppressor, or take any of his ways, you know what I'm saying? Because it is a plague, and it is a curse. Because you'll always have, like, Jake want to dye his hair or her hair, especially the woman, but dye their hair a certain color, dye it blonde and shit, But we're not supposed to try to look like the oppressor. We're supposed to try to look like ourselves, But here we go. I'm gonna be reading Leviticus 13 and verse 30. And then the priest shall see the plague, it's a plague, and behold, it being a sight deeper than the skin, and there be in a yellow thin hair, and the priest shall pronounce him unclean. So yeah, when you dye your hair blonde or whatever, or anything, you're unclean, so you don't want to be like that. You don't want to be like, you know, um, the people with blonde hair, It is dry scalp and even a leprosy upon the head or beard. So yeah, so if you dye your hair, you know, for our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Americans, for those people that dye their hair, don't do it. It's a plague and a curse and stuff like that. So you know, I just wouldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Plus, it pronounces you to being unclean. You know, plus we're not supposed to do that. You know what I'm saying? So you know, because you'll have a lot of Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. They don't really do it that much, I believe. But the so-called black women or Hispanics or black dudes, well, just Negroes, Latinos, and Americans. You know what I'm saying? They like to do that stuff. But anyways, what's that one other thing? We just read Leviticus. Now it's time to go to Proverbs. And this one's gonna be like a little simple lesson, so alright, so Proverbs 3 and 4, verse 31. Envy not thy oppressors, you know. Don't try to be like the so-called white man, or white woman or whatever. Don't try to be like them, you know what I'm saying? By, dyeing your hair blonde or whatnot, or, try to appear more white or different or whatever, Because you're just envying the oppressor, you want to be like them in a way, you know what I'm saying? And even though, you might have some that, just want to dye for different color, but, at the same time, it's like, you're just trying to be like them, man. You're trying to be white, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, that's all, But envy not thy, envy thou not the oppressor. Envy thou not the oppressor. So we're not supposed to be choosing his ways and uh, wanting to dye the hair color or anything, or the beard, envy not thy oppressor and choose none of his ways, for the forward is abomination to the Lord, but the secret is with the righteous. So yeah, that's gonna be the video today. Don't if you're an Israelite, don't dye your hair because it's abomination and it's a curse upon them as a people. And yeah, that'll be it for today's video. For your so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Americans, you guys are Israelites. Repent, turn back.